when you learn how to unlock that creative door in your head, it's much easier to create. It's much easier to problem solve. It's much easier to deal with whatever hand you're dealt in a day, in a week, in life. And it forces you to not just take the first option or the first door when something goes great or doesn't go as planned. It forces you to be flexible and nimble in your mind. And I think that is an incredible skill to tether to doing the thing that you're passionate about, right? Like there are things that are rigid and then there are things that are flexible, like rigidity. It's a baked good, right? Like it's dessert, you know, there are things that are always going to be true and then things that don't have to be true at all. And I think that mindset, it's a survival mechanism. It's both a skill and a survival mechanism because if you're always flexible in mind, then when someone tells you something's not possible, bad idea, don't open the business, don't grow the business, don't do it this way, do it that way, it forces you to acknowledge that everything is ever changing and everything is an evolution and no one has all the answers. And that is those are very big survival pieces of building a business and operating a business, right? Like I think about the years of Milk Bar and I think about the ebbs and the flows. And if I was rigid in my thinking, we would never be able to get to where we are today. I mean, I probably would never open the business because it's a terrible business idea. Open a bakery with things like I'm gonna make you a chocolate chip cookie. There's not gonna be all chocolate chips. It's gonna have pretzels and potato chips and butterscotch and oats and graham crackers. I'm gonna put a little bit of coffee in because it just makes sense, you know? We're not gonna serve vanilla ice cream, but we're gonna serve this ice cream that tastes like what's left in your bowl after you eat all the cereal out of it, right? Like this idea that breaking convention would actually be a thing that lights other people's like souls and bellies and imagination on fire. But I really think it's about the flexibility and the nimbleness of mind that allows us, even outside of business, to survive as humans. What we do on a regular basis makes no sense in perfect sense. The world that we live in evolves and is evolving quicker than we're going to be able to absorb and adapt to. And so getting really uncomfortable and loving being uncomfortable because it humiliates us, but it also humbles us, like these tensions, right? I think it's just one of the healthiest things. And the second you get comfortable being uncomfortable, the second you're not like the awkward younger daughter, the redhead, you know, like the second that all the things that you think are negatives are like, that's my thing. The second you acknowledge that you're the one in control and it's just about how you see it and you reference it. And by the way, because you're flexible in thought, that can change every single day.